channel. If this is your first time here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Castro215, CASHSTRO215. Now if you're here, most likely you're trying to figure out where to go and where to stay in the Bahamas. That's why I'm here to help. Right now I am live in Paradise Island. I am at the Rio, which is right there behind me. That's the Rio. Over my other shoulder right there, that is part of Atlantis. I'll touch on Atlantis a little later. I give you guys some reviews on Atlantis as well, and some activities you can do over there for if you're on a budget. If you're not, you can go over there and ball, do what you want. There's plenty to do over there. So without further ado, let's get into Rio Palace. So for those that don't know, this is an adults only resort. Don't have to worry about any kids, no screaming kids, no kids running around, nothing. Just come down, adults only. You kind of know what to expect. It's all-inclusive resort, so drinks, food, everything's included. That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and 24-hour room service. Bars everywhere. There are 2 on the beach, well, close to the beach. There's that's one right there. The other one is on the other side. And there's a fully stocked mini bar in your room, which has sodas, beers. They're putting Heinekens in the mini bars. And then they have the rums and the liquors in the cabinet in your room. So as for food, they have 4 what they call specialty restaurants, and there are 2 buffets. One buffet opens at around 7 in the morning for breakfast. It's pretty much your typical breakfast. Bacon, eggs, plenty of eggs, well, however they want them cooked, however you want your eggs cooked. They have an omelet station, cereals, fresh fruits, fresh squeezed juices. Pretty much everything you can think of. When lunchtime comes around, it's got a buffet option again. I wouldn't call it a school lunch. It's actually better than your school lunch buffet. Typically, you get the hamburgers, the fries, cheeseburgers, the chicken. They do have fresh fish options. They have like the mahi-mahi and stuff like that. So let's talk about the dinners. 4 restaurants they have a Steakhouse, which does like a surf and turf, and it's a little higher end. They definitely want you to come dressed up, collared shirts and slacks. If you go to Steakhouse, you got to get there early. You got to get there at least a half an hour before they open, because the line is just out the door and around the corner. Just because the food is that good. And then you have the Japanese restaurant, which is pretty awesome as well. The line does get long there. Does get long there as well, so be sure you get there early. They have another one which is a fusion, which serves I'd say it's like a cross between Mediterranean and Italian. The food there is still good as well. And then the last one, Crystal is pretty much a cross between Mediterranean and Italian as well. My pick personally would be the Steakhouse. Steakhouse is phenomenal. They're giving you lobster, they're giving you steak. Like I said, just get there early enough to beat that crowd and that rush. Something different, man. Get out of wherever you're from. Get your passport. Come enjoy life. This is what life is about. Life is about walking on beautiful white sand beaches, having a blast, not having a care in the world. People ask me, is it safe here? Look around. It's totally safe, totally safe. You got the wave runner guys, they're coming in, you see them behind me. Right there, they have a little station down here. You can rent wave runners. I think it's about half an hour for 80 bucks. But if you wait till around 3, 4 o'clock, these guys are trying to get out of here. So they'll usually cut their prices in half. So you may be able to get them down to maybe 50 bucks for half an hour. You can take it all the way out there. There's a little sandbar out there that you guys can go to. If you come, you can check that out. Atlantis. So you see behind me, let's see if you can see it. That pink building right there, that's Atlantis. Atlantis is pretty much a city. let me explain this to you. This is not your typical hotel. This is a mega resort. They make sure that you don't leave or need to leave for any reason whatsoever. They pretty much have everything there. Make sure if you come to Atlantis that you stay there. They have full aquarium integrated throughout the entire hotel. And by that I mean, I'll show you some clips. I'll link in some clips after this. But it goes through the entire length of the hotel. I'm not talking about a little, I'm talking about floor to ceiling aquarium that's interactive pretty much, that you can walk through, as well as the water park. The water park is also designed around this aquarium where the water slides go under the aquarium, and you actually can be a part of that. The casino is pretty big. There's plenty of shows. There's a nightclub in there. There's tons of restaurants, so you can never get bored going to Atlantis. They have parties and shows that you can go to pretty much on a daily. So when it comes to activities off the resort, there are ATV tours, there are excursions to Exuma, Rose Island, Pig Island that you guys can check out. They do get a little pricey, so try to book in advance, try to find you the best deal either through TripAdvisor, Expedia. Get Your Guide is one of my personal favorites. You can typically find some good deals on there, but like I said, the excursions in Bahamas do get a little pricey, so keep that in mind. Back to the Riu Palace. I know a lot of people come, they want to know, hey, does the resort have Wi-Fi? You know, some people coming down here, they want to relax, but they still want to take care of business. Yes, the resort does have Wi-Fi. It's actually, the Wi-Fi is great. You can be on the beach doing whatever you need to do, streaming, taking care of some work. Wi-Fi is available throughout the entire resort. Beach, restaurants, your room, of course, the lobby. So don't need to worry about that. The Wi-Fi is there. For the beach, you want to get down here fairly early. You can see behind me, some of the chairs are starting to go out now. You want to get down here a little early because they have a limited number of umbrellas. The beach is absolutely fantastic. White sand, crystal clear blue waters. You can see behind me. It's absolutely fantastic. One of the best beaches I've seen. I'd say a runner-up, close runner-up would be Aruba. Aruba does have some beautiful beaches. So make sure you guys get down here, check this out. Awesome resort. I'd probably give this a 4 out of 5. Absolutely fantastic resort. The staff is super friendly. They cater to pretty much every request that you have. Whatever you need, they'll go out their way to try to accommodate your request.